Join me as I dive into the weirdest facts I know for some reason, and let's see if you can guess which ones are actually true. Buckle up, because things are about to get seriously strange. I've always been fascinated by weird facts. The kind of stuff that sounds so bizarre it makes you question reality. But that's what makes them so fun, right? They challenge us to think differently. And some of these facts are so wild, you'll have a hard time believing they're true. Did you know there's a species of jellyfish that's immortal? That's right. The Turritopsis dohrnii, also known as the immortal jellyfish, has the ability to revert to its juvenile state, essentially giving itself a fresh start. It's like hitting the reset button whenever it gets tired of being an adult. Truly mind-blowing, right? In ancient Egypt, cats weren't just pets, they were sacred. The Egyptians worshipped the cat goddess Bastet and even mummified their beloved felines. It's estimated that over 300,000 mummified cats were buried alongside their owners. That's a serious dedication to your furry friends. Speaking of quick facts, did you know the shortest war in history lasted just 38 minutes? On August 27, 1896, Britain and Zanzibar went to war. Zanzibar surrendered after 12 minutes, but it took another 26 minutes to make it official. That's not even enough time to make dinner. Imagine being turned into a zombie. If you were an ant, that might just happen. The Ophiocordyceps fungus infects ants and controls their behavior, forcing them to climb to high places and spread spores. Nature has its very own sci-fi horror stories. Truly mind-blowing. You might think chickens can't fly, but the longest recorded flight of a chicken lasted 13 seconds. That's probably one way to escape the farmer, but it won't get them far. Chickens are better at running. In Japan, there's a train station with no entrance or exit. The Okana Chua police box station exists only for police officers to patrol. It's like a real-life secret base hidden in plain sight, a true enigma. Your nose can detect over 1 trillion different scents. It's no wonder that certain smells can transport you back to childhood or stir up old memories. That's why the smell of freshly baked cookies always brings me back to my grandma's house. Scents have a powerful way of connecting us to our past. The world's largest living organism isn't an animal, it's a fungus in Oregon. The Armillaria ostoyi covers over 2,200 acres, growing underground by sending out tendrils that break down organic matter. It's like a slow-moving, gigantic monster spreading beneath the forest floor. Ever feel like you're getting old? Well, you've got nothing on the Greenland shark. These ancient creatures can live for up to 500 years, making them some of the longest living vertebrates on Earth. They grow about 1 centimeter per year, so they're in no rush. The longest recorded musical performance in history is happening right now, and it's set to last 639 years. John Cage's Organ to ASLSP is currently being performed in a church in Germany, with the final note scheduled for the year 2640. Talk about dedication to a slow beat. Prepare to be amazed by the Cave of the Crystals in Mexico, a surreal giant hollow filled with selenite crystals as big as 36 feet long. It's so hot and humid inside that humans can only survive there for short periods of time. It's like something straight out of a sci-fi fantasy. Here's one that'll surprise you. Sloths can hold their breath longer than dolphins. While dolphins can hold their breath for around 10 minutes, sloths can stay submerged for up to 40 minutes when resting. Now that's some serious breath control. Isn't that amazing? Ever wonder why jelly beans are so shiny? Here's a weird fact for you. Their glossy coating comes from shellac, a substance secreted by insects. Yes, you're enjoying bug resin with every bite of those sugary treats. In the Indian village of Shani Shingnapur, none of the houses or buildings have doors, or even locks. Locals believe they are protected by the Hindu deity Shani, who wards off thieves. Imagine living in a town with no doors. Talk about trust. Ready to have your mind blown? Bananas are classified as berries, but strawberries aren't. Botanically speaking, strawberries don't meet the criteria to be a berry, but bananas do. Nature sure loves to mess with our expectations. And now for a fact that flips traditional roles on its head. Male seahorses are the ones who give birth. After the female deposits her eggs into the male's brood pouch, he carries them until they hatch. Male seahorses can give birth to hundreds of babies at once. Talk about a busy dad. Did you know that cows have best friends? Yep, studies have shown that cows form close bonds with certain herd mates and become stressed when separated from them. So the next time you see cows in a field, remember, they might just be hanging out with their BFF. Isn't that just move-a-loose? Here's a bizarre fact from the animal kingdom. Wombat poop is cube-shaped. Wombats have uniquely structured intestines that form their droppings into cubes, which helps keep them from rolling away, essential for marking their territory. Here's a fun experiment for you. Try humming while holding your nose. Go ahead, I'll wait. Pretty tough, right? That's because when you hum, the sound comes out of your nose. So when it's blocked, no hum. Fascinating, isn't it? Did you know that octopuses have not one, not two, but 3 hearts? 2 of their hearts pump blood to their gills, while the third pumps blood to the rest of the body. When an octopus swims, the heart pumping blood to the body actually stops, making it unique. Butterflies don't use their mouths to taste, they use their feet. When a butterfly lands on a plant, it can taste whether or not it's good to eat through sensors on its feet. Imagine if we could taste things just by walking on them. Here's a mind-blowing fact about the human body. It's made up of over 37 trillion cells. That's more cells in your body than there are stars in the Milky Way. Each one of these tiny building blocks plays a critical role in keeping you alive and functioning every day. We've explored some truly bizarre facts today, from immortal jellyfish to cube-shaped wombat poop, and now the 37 trillion cells that make up your body. What's the weirdest fact you've heard so far? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more fascinating facts from Fact Frenzy. If you enjoyed today's weirdness, check out our video on the strangest foods around the world. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the weird and wonderful world we live in.